Mo Dr. Jonathan Asante Okyere enkoji enho enkomo Dr. Rainbow Radio Ghana and UK awia memo ha.
Yeah, many aba manyo so.
Yen hwai. De ekwoso wo wura ha na drusu na afenso wura Johnson said un katia ntam no. Wo hwa aye ntam dodo we na betumi di papa mu bi de ba party ni mu.
Person say anu den kaka, but the metimi aka na say NDC a Congress. Anuntino Edum pempenswa omwankasa be hu ne se sadi po na kwa abua manyeku no ebeba abontre na am say enkasa asem we enyansem esan say esi amanetwum antawono ba hita ba mu ne ade na twum ko anuntino I'm just hoping say this is just something that should not bring much of a problem to the party. We'll share the idea and the ideals of the party now. A doom pensobia. They usually let all bygones be bygones. I pray they will be able to solve their problems behind the scenes than before the scenes.
Now, when yen share party enyi omo frank atwini but the tension e pagya no ano odin MB Pamanyoku hu ni sa enom di kan yi wo mo de ntam yenim se NDC de we kwa de kan ntibi de abobọ bayi a party no so nsi gina ye enyi omo frank atwini no de wo hawo beba
after the doom temper so be no mo the rules yes enduru ho ye now so acquire to say politicians and opportunism, they will always want to take advantage of the opportunity that creates itself. And of course, that is politics. And then to know ABI, and then there will be any opportunity. Another time, when the coast is clear, others will equally show the metal they are made of. Said there are several emphasis on and on acquire so much of that issue. You cannot make any statement on that. As and when the coast is cleared, as and when the rules and regulations come out, that is what we'll be able to know, sir. Don't that a problem and a bit timid unification the economy. Then certainly, one more we in charge of the party itself, and then, of course, the government then will have to take certain decisions that will inure to the benefit not only to the government but also to the party. And then I think selflessness will now have to prevail. And then whoever has the mantle and then the blessing of the people will have it.
Dr. Yensha, Eja, when a banana manual semu amutecha muhuni yakoso. Endi Samanyoku ni kabom womu anase empapa mu chicheche sumas na fe na eda ni ho adi eba.
Well, every political party your fashion say some say obia our godfather baako anase our god. The advantage that the NDC in the 2024 elections was the fact that there was only one faction, and that faction was Mr. Mahama's faction. So you have to join him or you lose out. And that's the more reason why they had that resounding victory. Unlike the NDC, for example, you had Kufuor's, faction, you had Fordham's faction, you had Aliyu Mahamad's one, and so on and so forth, and then Yaman Kitinkiti and the Baumia faction. So they were not aligned together and they did not have that kind of unified position going through that particular election. The NDC had it. Opening Mahama and that kind of huge percentage, over 98%. Now, Rawlings' faction was no longer there because the old man is gone. Professor Milton's faction will not be there because he was gone, and so on and so forth. So the only faction that was left Mr. Mahama's faction. Now, going forward, if they are not careful, they are going to have Mr. Mahama's faction. They may even resurrect Rawlings's faction, which is real. And I hope that Nelson's faction and Mahama's faction be aligned together. It's going to be elected with another faction. So NDC could have about 3 factions. Then, if these factions are aligned, because NDC is contesting, there's a possibility that once they are aligned, they'll be able to have that kind of victory in 2020. What I'm saying is more theoretical than practical. The practicality and the proceed their ranks to ensure, say, the common opponent is the NDC. But on the side, and they will have a lot more questions, to answer. But that said, I believe to say NDC being a Congress, they may end up with one particular faction, and that will be the new flag bearers faction. I also hope to say the new flag bearers will also align and support the legacy of the existing president, that is President Mahama. If that is the case, then it means to say the NDC will have a divided front.
Okay. It's Doctor Enwana Watch Muno. May I from see Hanya Nawase? Eja say a be sans be ma, a be sans of a bit mobile. Our penny and in the Dinkomwe, Dr. Jonathan Asante Okyere, where a political analyst and offense on a senior lecturer at University of Cape Coast or Sansu Executive Director at the African Institute for Strategic Services into Penino, the Owoho, and Waka.